In this video, we will go over the user access settings in your VuLive portal. Now, when you're logged into your VuLive account, simply navigate to User Access on your left-hand menu. This will lead you to this screen. Now, in the user settings, you will be able to define your user types and your user tags, basically both attributes that your users can hold and which can be used to filter users by and to show or hide certain event content or pages from them. Now, at the top, we can define our user types. By default, we have a basic user type and a VIP user type. You are free to modify these default user types and to add any new additional types that you would like to add. Different user types can be helpful for segmenting certain users into groups who can and cannot access certain event content. So for example, you might have event sessions during your event that are accessible to everyone, to all of your basic users, and at the same time you have certain VIP only sessions that can only be accessed if a user has upgraded their ticket to a VIP ticket. And again, you can add as many user types as you want. So if you have multiple upsells during your event, you can choose to add multiple user types, which we're going to walk you through in a second. Before we do that, let's take a quick look at how these user types are configured. So first of all, we can configure the name of the user type by typing in a name into this field. We have to enter an ID for the user type, which is a unique identifier, and it is used throughout the system and via webhooks, for example. So we always enter a lowercase string of characters right here that identifies this user type. We can add access button text. This will be used for upsells throughout your VuLive portal. So for example, if there is a call to action for users to upgrade to VIP, this will be the message that they read on that button. And we have an access button link, which will be the landing page or order form URL that you want to attach to your VIP upgrade. Finally, you can also configure an icon for your user type by clicking on the star icon and choosing any particular icon and color of the icon that you see fit for your user type. You can configure that here. Now, in order to add a new user type, simply click the Add New Type button, and you will be able to configure any new user type using the settings that we just outlined. Once you have added all of the user types that you want to add, simply click Update in the bottom right corner to make your changes take effect. Repeat this step for as many user types as you want to define. Finally, we can also configure user tags in this view as well. Like user types, tags can also be used to grant users permission to access certain event content or certain pages within your event ecosystem. In contrast to user types, multiple tags can be assigned to the same user. So any user can hold multiple different tags that can, on a granular level, determine certain configurations of access within your event ecosystem and pages. As a concrete example and use case for tags, you could choose to offer your event registrants an optional add-on during their registration. So if they register for your event, there might be an optional add-on like digital done-for-you notes or a booklet for your event. And then that order bump might be delivered on your event hub page or gallery pages through a section that only users with that tag can access, regardless of which user type they are. They might be a VIP user, a super user. If they don't have the corresponding tag, they will not be able to access the section with the deliverable for that order bump. And that is just one example of how tags could be utilized. Basically, tags are just a more granular way of giving users access to certain things throughout your event ecosystem. Now, in order to create a new tag, we simply click the Add New Tag button, and then first we enter a name for our tag, then we enter an ID for our tag. Again, this should be lowercase and one string of characters. We can again configure our access button text, this is optional, and we can configure a access button link. Lastly, we can choose a trigger for our tag. In our case, since the digital done-for-you notes are a purchasable add-on, we select the purchasable trigger. Now, as you have already seen, there might be other use cases for tags. So for example, you can assign users certain tags when they first log in. And you can also assign them a tag for watching a specific broadcast session. In that case, you can simply select the session that you want them to view, and based on whether or not they have watched this session, you might grant them additional content throughout your event, and they will be able to access it or not, depending on whether they have watched and attended this session. Now, once you've made all of your configurations, don't forget to hit the Update button in the bottom right-hand corner to make your changes take effect. And this is how you manage your user access settings in your VuLive portal.